I live in Sarnia, Ontario. I am a financial analyst at the Lambton-Kent District School Board. I was at Pearce Williams from 2011 to 2015 and did a bonus week in 2010. Counselor, programmer, CIT coordinator, and then finished off as program director. A word that I would use to describe my time at Pearce Williams is invigorating. So especially in the morning when going to ring the bell, you wake up. I've never woken up so quickly in my life compared to camp, and because I'm just invigorated to start the day. And as an introvert, it surprised me how much camp was invigorating. I enjoy the songs around the campfire that are slow and you can feel those goosebumps. So my favorite camp song would be I See the Moon. But after high school, I started going to school to become a math teacher because with camp, I thought I really wanted to continue working with kids, but figured out that it was not as practical math that I wanted to do. So I decided to switch to accounting. So then when I went into that degree, I played around with some co-ops to make sure I wasn't making the same mistake again and found that I do like working in the finance departments. So it's kind of funny that I end up at a school board doing math behind the scenes supporting the kids rather than being in front of the kids supporting them. And now I'm currently working on completing my CPA designation. That was a hard question just because there's different buckets of best memories. So I'd say my best heartwarming memory was the first summer at Pearce Williams where I was paired as a programmer with a boys' cabin, which I found to be very difficult. They weren't listening to me. And eventually on Wednesday, near the end of the week, we had cookout because it was raining the day before. But the counselor had left to do a last-minute bathroom run with a camper, so I was left with the other ones, and we sat quietly around the campfire. I was sitting with my hands behind my back to brace myself, and a kid pulled my arm up around him, and I quickly pulled it back to brace myself, but he goes, "No, it reminds me of my mom," and I just melted. Saying of doing what needs to be done has helped market myself for my co-ops. And so I've also used that when I got to the co-op and changed the client. So instead of the campers, depending on who I was more focused on, I would use that saying. It would have to be related to that change is okay and that you shouldn't accept the answer of, well, that's always how we've done it. So you should dig in deeper and find out the why behind that, and then possibly that could spur a better idea or help you understand why it's actually done, and then you know why you have to continue doing it that way. I started reading the Testaments, the sequel to The Handmaid's Tale, but I've had to put pause on that for now as I prepare for an exam at the end of the month, so I'm hoping to return to that book afterwards. I'd like to nominate Emily Hairspray Scott and Eric Grit Rennie. I support Pearce Williams because it gave me a lot of direction in my life and a lot of confidence in knowing what I want to do and how I want to do it. People should continue supporting Pearce Williams to help support young children and adults in learning and figuring out where they want to be and how they want to contribute to the world.